Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fold a drinking bird. This is a traditional model. It's also an action model. Just using your fingers here, you can make it drink out of its little bowl here. I'll be using a 6-inch sheet of kami, and we're going to start with the colored side down. Then we're going to be folding a bird base, and to do that we're going to need to start by folding in half along the horizontal and the vertical line here to make a valley fold. Bring the top edge down to the bottom edge, line those up and crease, and then unfold. Now do the same thing but along the vertical line. So bring the right edge over to the left edge, and then crease. Now rotate. Now I'm going to bring this top right corner over here down to this center crease right in the middle. That'll be making a valley fold along this line right here. So bring that corner down, line it up down here, and this edge will line right up along that center fold and crease. Now turn the model over and do the same thing on this side. So bring that corner down to that center point and align this top edge with that center crease and crease it. And now we're going to open this up. If you look in the middle here, you're just going to push in, and it's going to be along these existing creases that we made. Just push those together and press everything down. Now we have the preliminary base. Then we're going to turn that into a bird base. So we'll need to make a petal fold on this flap. And to do that, we need to bring just one of these flaps over. You'll be lining this edge right here with that center crease. Just line that up and make sure the fold starts from this bottom corner, so that line should line up all the way down to the bottom. And crease. Do the same thing on the left side. Just line that up with that same crease. Now we'll bring the top point down and make a valley fold along the line that both of these edges make. So bring that down right there and crease. Now unfold all three of those folds. Then we're going to be making the petal fold. You'll be doing about 3 folds at the same time. So you'll open this flap up, just one single layer. You'll open it up along this valley fold we made right here. Bring that up, and these 2 valley folds that we made are going to start to form. We're going to have to reverse the folds up here. So hold that in place right there, and if you just bring it all the way up, you just reverse these 2 folds along those existing creases that we have. And there you have a petal fold. We need to do the same thing on the other side, so turn the model over. And then bring this edge into that center crease again. The same thing on the other side. Then bring this point down again. We already have a crease, but we want to make sure it's a valley fold. Now unfold everything. Now do the petal fold again, so we'll bring up one single flap along this valley fold. These two valley folds are starting to form again. Then reverse these creases. And there's your petal fold. And now this is the bird base that we have. We need to keep going from here, so we're going to need to do a book fold. So we'll take just one layer and fold it from the right over to the left, making a valley fold along this center line, like this. And we'll be doing the same thing from behind. So we can turn the model over and fold from right to left again, just one flap. It should look like this. You should have two separate flaps at the top here. Now we'll take just a single flap here. We'll be valley folding this up to the top. It should look like this. Now we're going to make a rabbit ear with this flap. So we'll start by pre-creasing. We're going to take this edge right here and line it up with this edge right here. So that'll look like this. Now crease that. You only need to crease to the center. You don't have to continue the fold all the way across. Then unfold that. Do the same thing on the other side. So bring this edge down to that same line there. Like this. And again, you only need to crease from the center where this line is. Then unfold. Now we're going to make both of those folds that we just made. We're going to form both of those again at the same time while also making a valley fold that extends up to the tip here. So make all three of these folds at the same time. And that should look like this. Now we're going to fold the model in half. It'll be a mountain fold, so we'll be folding away from that point that we just made. I'll show it from the side so you can see what I mean. Fold it down like that, and then press everything together firmly. I'm going to turn the model around this way. Now we're just going to do a reverse fold to make the head here for the bird. And this is done to taste, but you'll want to do it about this much, and this is going to be a pre-crease, but we'll bring this top point down with a valley fold. About this much. You can do it at an angle if you want. You can do it so it sticks straight out. That's up to you. I kind of like to have it sticking straight out parallel to this line. So then unfold that and turn it into a reverse fold. You'll be using that crease you just made right there, and you'll be reversing this crease, folding it down inside. Like this. And now we'll need to open this out. That's his drinking trough. To do that, you'll just take one layer and bring it out to one side, and the other side will have two layers. So you just kind of open that out a little bit. Kind of run your finger along this bottom crease, and it'll round that out like this. And then you're all done. To make him actually drink out of that, you'll need to stick your fingers inside these two flaps here. So I'll stick my thumb inside this one. Then you'll stick your other finger in the one on the other side there. Then you'll hold with your other hand down at the bottom here, underneath these two flaps. Those will need to come up for him to actually be able to drink. Then you'll just push up here and squeeze your fingers together right there. Then you just release. And there you have it. If it's not working well, something you can do is just make sure that this crease right here turns into a valley fold. So you might need to bring these up and just squeeze it together like that, just to make sure, and then it should work well after that. And there we are.